Now, a real neat feature with the segments MSEG is that you can create super long extended sized MSEGs that can run for a super long duration of time. Let me show you what I mean. So I've got this polymer instrument over here that's loaded up the didgeridoo pad that sounds like this. And then I want to add up an instance of the segments MSEG as a modulator over here. So I'll just load up segments. Here we go. And click OK. Now I'm just going to click here to view the MSEG. And as you can see, that is the default shape for the segments MSEG. Now what you can do is actually take this and drag this out. And also if you hover on the top here, you can change the zooming. So as you see there, I've just zoomed out quite a bit. So here is my view of my MSEG. Maybe I should modulate it to something so you can see it in action. So as you know, you've got your attack, your decay, your sustain, and your release. So how about we modulate the filter section over here? So I'm just going to modulate that. And if I just play over here, watching the view, held in the sustain section now, and then the release. Now I'm just going to pull that down, filter just a little bit, and hear what it sounds like. So what I can do is I can use my draw tool and draw out a much longer MSEG section. First, what I want to do is take this release and extend that out as far as possible over here, and then take the end of the sustain section over here and drag that out as well. Then I can use my freehand tool and just drag in a crazy shape, maybe changing for some other things along the way. So we've got this crazy shape now. So now if I play back, watch how this is modulating the filter and what it sounds like. So as you can hear, that's going to take a super long time to reach to the end over here. But I'll just keep it going so we can hear what happens. So this is the sustain section. It's getting to end there. And it's going to loop back now. So we've only started the loop back of the sustain section. But I think you get the idea. I could actually switch this to bipolar and make some even more crazy drawings here for the freehand section. And maybe draw some extra sections here just to even out the craziness that's happening over there. So obviously with the bipolar, it's going both ways now. So I can increase that filter, get some different results. What I actually like to do is add a delay here, just to create a more spacey effect. So that's got that ping pong delay as things bouncing around. I wonder if you can go even crazy here. I'm just going to zoom out even further and take the sustain and drag that out. So what's going to happen is when I release and do the sustain, it's going to do a long release with some filter modulation. Now this release isn't probably going to reach all the way over here, but it's really fun trying anyway. So let's check this out. I'm going to play a note. I've got the attack and the decay stuck in the sustain section. And now when I release, I've released my key and it's going through there. What I can maybe do is extend this cutoff and the release here and see if it spreads across even further. Now my sound decays before it even gets here. But as you can see, basically you can go really wild here with the segment section and the length of time and draw in some crazy envelope sections over here that you can use to modulate your parameters. For example, I could go here and modulate some other things as well. So I'm going to go to my resonance and maybe for the noise as well, and maybe for the wavetable index. So now we've got this crazy MSEG modulating 4 different parameters with some crazy extended shapes and releases over here. So this is the sustain section and this is release. So now take a listen. And I'm going to release. So that's really how to go to the extremes with the MSEG and create some super long extended envelopes that you can use for your modulation.